We're at Gainesville Raceway, home of the Gator Nationals. I've never been here before. It's pretty cool to actually be racing here.
Woo, she was chilly. Fog took forever to burn off, but it finally did.
So normally we start off with some fast cars today, but seeing how it's so cold, the track is cold, so we're trying to run some G cars, which is a little bit slower, but hopefully the track is a little warm up.
The rain was a little dicey, but it wasn't bad. We had the doors off, enjoying the cool weather for most of the trip.
We were out a little late, and May shook hands with someone on doing this, and last night we decided to follow through, but I think it's now I'm committed to the event. First time doing a drag and drive event, and I'm hooked. This is some of the most fun I've ever had, and we're day 3 in.
Hopefully today, I don't know, the track, we run at this track, so we're familiar with it, and from our experience running small tire 8th mile stuff, we usually slow down by about 2/10. So we're going to try to put a soft A to B in it and hopefully go maybe a 7 flat. We'll see what happens.
So we left Bradenton about 3 miles down the road. The pump gas fuel pump took a crap, so went back to Bradenton. Obviously my drive tires didn't fit. I had the wrong bolt pattern. This is late Monday night. Total shit show. Sorry, I didn't know if I was allowed to cuss or not. Either way, we ended up staying in Bradenton Friday night. Tried to find tires the next day. Couldn't find tires, so I literally just took a step bit and drilled those holes as big as they would go until they fit over my studs and made the bolt pattern right. And then our buddy Anthony brought us a new fuel pump. Got all that changed over, and this is like 1 p.m. tomorrow. We take off down the road. We get another 3 miles. My TPS sensor goes out. So Adam ended up raising the idle of the car to like 3,000 RPM to command that much fuel so we could drive at 3,000 RPM until we hit our first checkpoint, change the TPS, all that stuff. And then after that, it was all smooth sailing from there. We ended up doing 2 drive days in one, but with the drives being a little shorter, it wasn't that bad. We got the hotel or Airbnb at like 3 a.m. and we're here now again, going over everything, trying to nut and bolt everything. Make sure I don't die or something like that. Silly if a nut or a bolt's loose. So this is the fastest we've ever went, so it's all new to us. So we're trying to be careful. You know, safety third.
So today's going to be challenging. So today we're in Gainesville. This morning, of course, me being a Florida boy, I don't know how cold it was because we normally don't have to look at the forecast because it's not that big of a deal for us. We get like 2 days out of the year that's cold. But it was really, really cold. Foggy, which now the sun's come up, so fog's kind of burned off a little bit, so that's getting better, but it's still a little chilly. The DA right now, I think is like negative 900 feet, which is about an 1,800 foot spread difference between what we were in Bradenton. So that's gonna change the car's tune-up quite a bit. So without me really having any pass, I only have a few passes on the car, I don't have the data just yet to really know what tune-up to put in it, so it's going to be a bit of a guess, but you know, we've got all day, so we'll figure it out. We'll get it together.
Oh guys, what a day. Here at Gainesville, day 3, sick week. We had a little bit of a late start because there was a lot of fog on the track, so everyone's a little bit late. We're getting into almost 4 o'clock right now, so everyone's kind of getting a late start on everything, going through like back Florida, back roads and seeing some small towns on our way to South Georgia Motorsports Park. Great day though, personal best from a lot of drivers, and we're still running out here, but we're gonna get on the road, we're gonna see what we can get ourselves into.
Yeah, you want to hang out for a hot minute? Yeah, I can hang around for a little bit too.
We burned up a rear main seal. I don't know where it went, I'll show it to you. But yeah, we about a half-mile back just started smoking like crazy and got it out, diagnosed it, but trying to find one was a challenge right now, so.
All right guys, sick week day number 3, checkpoint number 1 in Bradford, Florida. There's a natural spring behind me and it's open, you can jump in it if you want to, but I'm not gonna. Everyone's kind of testing out their stuff, we're getting on the road. We saw some gassers in here earlier, it's super fun, we're having a good time. We're gonna get out there and see what else we can get into.
Show them your sign, bud.
Oh yeah, and flip that around
too.
Show
them the other sign, buddy. Upside down.
It's upside down. That burnout like you make me want to go get that Mustang now.
Hell yeah, go home and get it. Come on with it. He's absolutely sick. So, Tom Bailey. Tom Bailey. Yeah, so he's got a diploma.
Can you run the electric trap for a little bit?
We redid something with the exhaust to try and get it quieter, to just make it a little easier on the drive. I think what it's doing is getting the exhaust back up under the car. It just added too much heat under the hood and it's cooking the fuel in the intake. So redo the exhaust the way it was and we should be good.
Would be a step up from what it really is. Especially yesterday, man.
Is that a pro charger burner? Wow. It's going to be walking.
I nudge it every once in a while, make sure he's still alive. I wrapped myself around the header for about 30 minutes.
You hold your hand.
I was like, oh.
All right guys, checkpoint 2 in Valdosta. It's getting cold out here. It's gonna be cold tomorrow, but we're gonna have some boost weather. Everything's gonna be fast tomorrow. Also, make your way out to the Don Garlits Museum. Have a free car show out there for you tomorrow.